Let's talk tax reform for a second. President Trump set to give a major tax speech in the nation's capital today. This comes as Republicans in the House and Senate say that they are moving closer to a deal, which would include the following. The corporate rate would go to 21%, obviously down from 35%, lowering the top individual rate from the current 39.6% to 37%. Pass-through, the compromise also caps the mortgage interest deduction at $750,000 and the pass-through rate at 20%. I don't know about you, but this plan looks very good to me. I mean, this is a plan I think that markets like and that the economy would do well under. What's your take on this?
Yeah, no, I think,
21% corporate rate.
Yeah, as they brought this thing together in caucus, I think they've made some real good improvements that had some issues on either side.
I agree.
So I think the corporate rate, the top rate, I mean, there's a lot of good things in here for everyone. I can't imagine it not passing. And your point that this could go through, I mean, the issue that we had in Alabama, my understanding is they won't be seated until after this potential vote this year.
So they're just making it right down the wire.
Right
but
down
yeah,
to the wire.
Like
but it sounds like we still may have the majority to pass this thing in the Senate.
For tax reform,
this is an unbelievable plan. I
love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think this is, and the most important part is this helps small businesses, which need the reprieve, especially because of what Obamacare has done to them. 1.7 million small businesses are subjected to Obamacare taxes, and it's really hampered their growth and stunted them. And we're going to be talking to the NFIB later. 75% of small employers are structured as pass-through entities, and so meaning the owners are taxed at the individual tax rate, not the corporate tax rate. So this is very important to them. And so as we go further down the road, this helps simplify the tax code. We have 75,000 pages of tax code, which is laden with special interest, and you're seeing that fight play out now. But this is a path in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're a pass-through and you're paying 40%, Bob, you deal with small businesses all the time.
All the time.
40%, you're going to go to 21%. That is a big deal.
You know, we deal with them a lot in the private equity area and certainly in the family office. And this is really very, very encouraging to those business leaders about being able to go out and hire more people, to do some more work. You know, they were capping it because of the Obama tax issue. They were because of the pass-through tax rates of 40%. I mean, this is a huge boost to our small business community. And we'll hear about it later, I'm sure.
We need to also hear about from the Senate leadership on the Republican side of how they're going to get rid of some of these complexities in this tax code, because we've found out in the last several weeks, even originally with the House bill, with that bubble rate that sent the top tax rate to...
That supposedly goes away in this plan.
Right, but there's still complexities that they need to come out. These are front page stories in the Journal that we've talked about time and again. The fact that in some instances, because the way that the cut for pass-through entities phases out, it could push some individuals and some smaller businesses to over 100% tax rate on some income that they earned. Like $1, you have to owe $108 on $100 worth of income.
But is that still in this plan right now? That is outrageous. If that's still.
They have to explain. I know
why
it's
not there.
Why it's not there.
Yeah,
they have to explain why the capital gains tax treatment isn't first in, first out, which could cause a massive sell-off.
That feels like it's still in there, first in, first out, on the small investors. Yeah. And you're right, that could cause a huge disruption in the market.
Right.
Because if everybody starts selling what they own for the longest time, I mean, you're going to see a lot of selling
tax
at one time.
Tax bills will go up, right, which will impact consumer spending.
Well, that's what they want. They want higher tax bills, but still, it's going to cause a market disruption.
The only reason that we even know about this is because there are accountants out there and there are reporters
at the Wall Street Journal,
Rubin at the Wall Street Journal who are actually running these numbers. And when you quiz some of these lawmakers on this,
they don't know.
Their eyes glaze over.
They have no idea. No,
they don't know.
A lot of them did not even know about the 100% tax, because on that day when we were reporting it, I had spoken to a number of people on Capitol Hill. They had no idea about it.
That's my concern, and I don't want to seem like negative Nancy during the Christmas season, but it is a complex tax code that they did not reform, that they did not simplify on the individual side, and we're only just finding out how it might be applied. They better run the numbers down in D.C. before they sign this into law.
We're lucky. Negative Nancy, we need her every once in a while.
And we know not all Nancys out there aren't negative.
Debbie Downer, all right, thank you so much.